What's going on, y'all? Know where I'm at? You know what I'm about to do. Just play a part of Cal. I'm driving right now on my way to Atlanta, kicking with my brother. And I was thinking about something while I was taking this trip. Before I hit the road this morning, I was scrolling online and I seen a post from a dude that went something like, let's normalize men checking other men that don't want to be fathers. And also, let's make it a priority to be in children's life that don't have fathers. I want to talk about that for a second. When you hear it on the initial reaction, it sounds good, but I'm about to tell you the problem with that. Ladies, I'm gonna holler at y'all for a second. Do y'all think that men are just trash individuals as a whole? Do y'all think that good fathers are hanging out with bad fathers? Do y'all think that's what we're doing? Do y'all really know what we do and how we move as men, good or bad? It's 2021, but men and women are still doing the same things they've done since the beginning of time. Similar groups, similar people, hang with similar people. I'm here to tell you, if you don't know, good fathers like myself, like other homeboys I have, we don't poke our neck around people that we deem as bad fathers. We don't conversate with them. If we do, it's gonna be a high and by. We're not kicking it with them. We're not asking them how their day went. We're not doing none of that shit. We don't associate ourselves with people that don't take care of their children. I'm just not talking about financially. If you're not your child's life in any shape, form, or fashion, what the fuck makes you think that we're just hanging out with them and just being cool with them? And what makes you think that we're even close enough to even check them on that? Because they're not in our circles. We don't involve them in anything that we do. None at all. So when the post is saying, oh, we need to check these people that are bad fathers, first of all, how the fuck we gonna even know? Because we don't even kick it with shit like that. That's the first thing. How are we gonna know if we don't hang out with that? Look, if a man deems another man to be a bitch nigga or just flawed, we not even finna be around you unless it gotta be on some work shit. We not kicking it with them dudes like that. Hell, we barely know their last fucking name. So what makes you think we about to know if they're a bad father or not? We don't. And if we did, that's another conversation. But we don't. We don't have that information, right? And also, addressing the second part about checking in on kids that don't have father figures, I think that's a good thing to do, right? Of course, I had my dad in my life or whatnot, and I know other people didn't, and I know my dad played a father figure for a lot of my friends that didn't have their fatherly role, which I have no problem with that. But, big B's, but, to put that problem solely on the men that did not create that problem, that's unfair. That's unfair to the hundreds of thousands, millions of good fathers that are putting in the work with their children. I left the barbershop yesterday. As you can see, I'm lined up, I'm fresh, I'm crispy, I know I'm sexy. Hey, if you a man, I ain't talking to you, right? But anyway, I was in the barbershop and I was just seeing men in there with their sons just doing normal, regular shit. Just having fun, shooting shit, tickling, playing games, doing stuff like that. This is normal. Like, what do y'all think? Where do y'all get this shit from to where black men are not in their child's life like that? Where do y'all get that from? I know you get it from. You get it from white people. Telling you that. Dude, look, I know that's a problem. I know it's real. But it's not the majority. Just the nigga shit gets promoted way above than what the majority is. Black men in particular are some of the most active fathers in and outside the house. When I was inside the house, I was active. And even now that I'm outside the house, I'm still active. Like, if anything, it's gone up now. So with me doing all that, what the fuck makes you think I'm about to hang around with somebody that ain't doing what I'm doing when it comes to their child? That don't make no sense. It doesn't at all. And like like I said, man, like that's putting a very big price to pay on men that are doing this in a child's life, and then you're asking us to do it for other men's child that is supposed to be his responsibility, and for whatever reason he's not doing it. And I'm not the person that's gonna say, okay, I'm not gonna even call the man a deadbeat, because I have to know the whole story first. Look, I got to know both sides of the story before I just label somebody a deadbeat, because a lot of times, and I might say something that's gonna hurt your feelings, but fuck it, I'm finna say it. That man tried to be there, he tried to make it work, but for some odd reason, somebody pushed somebody away. And somebody dissolved their relationship, right? And we know how that goes the majority of the time. Like I said, it's for some, not all. If it's not your situation, let it fly. But you're putting a lot on men that are doing the right thing. That say, okay, now I got to go supplement my time with 3 other boys, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it should be done. But our children are our first priority, our blood children. That's how it is in nature. We still have a duty to the community, to the black community, to be a good counsel to other boys. Yes, we have that responsibility to be a good counsel to other boys. But once I'm a good counsel to you, guess what? I got to worry about what my child is doing, because that's my blood. That's my heir to the throne. That's my legacy. And is it an unfair deal for the boys or the girls that might not have that father in the home or that father figure? Yes, it's unfair. It is. But that's not our fault. It's not our fault. You can't make us clean up something that's not our fault and try to totally put it on us. We're not doing it anymore because we're not getting an investment on that return. So you asking us to do that, which we have no problem doing, but what are we getting in return for that? A pat on the back, a good job? No, we need something in return. And I ain't even talking about money. We need our women to fall in line. We need our women to be on the program. We need our women to be doing what they need to do. Fit, feminine, and friendly. That's what we need. That's what we demand. So yeah, we'll do that. And you want these guys to come in and play stepdaddy and play their sub, bro. We're not about to do this to a woman that ain't fit, feminine, and friendly. We're just not doing that, child or not. And I don't give a fuck how it sounds. This is the truth. This is how men feel, and we tired of holding our tongue on that. But I'm kind of like conflating the two topics right now. But like I said, we don't hang around people like that do that type of shit. If you have if your baby father's like that, it's unfortunate. I apologize. But you laid with him. You laid with him and you made that baby. Just like I laid with my ex and I made that baby. And I still took ownership and I'm still showing up. So if that man's not showing up, you got to take responsibility for that in some sort of fashion. Both of y'all laid down, right? It's not all your fault. Both of y'all laid down. He still has a responsibility to uphold as being a father, but still, you got to take responsibility for the man you pick. Good men are not about to pay the price for bad men anymore. We're not doing that anymore. I'm sorry. Good men are no longer paying the price for mistakes that bad men have made. Especially black men. We're not doing that shit at all. Sorry, not doing it. No, I'm not sorry. So it is what it is, man. Anyway, that's my short video. About to go to Atlanta, turn up, have some fun. It's a pretty weekend. And I advise y'all do the same. Show your ass up.